Hey everyone, I'm so sorry. I was putzing around here at my desk and not paying attention to the time. So here I am. Welcome to my Clever Creations Live. I am Lori Longwell, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today is Thursday, March 20th. Holy cow, first day of spring. And I would say yesterday was a little bit better than today. Started out not too bad, but then it got kind of ugly and cold. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Hey, Linda, Lisa, thank you guys for popping on here. Again, I'm sorry I was a couple seconds late there. Get distracted with pretty things that are surrounding me here. I got lots of stuff going on. So we're going to jump right into it because tonight I want to do the new Daydreams paper pumpkin kit that I just got, and then show you some of my swaps. Hey Barb, I won't show you all of them tonight because I got so many from the general swap as well as an organized swap that I was in on stage. So I'll share them with you in spurts, but I've got a stack I thought I'd start with tonight. So just a couple of announcements real quickly. I am a part of the Creative Stamping Collective, which is 12 demonstrators from around the United States, and we work on one suite or product bundle per month. We just started it. This was our first month of offering our product bundle, which was the Storybook Moments. And there's a couple ways that you can earn, so you can get a PDF of all of our tutorials as well as the YouTube videos to watch them. So I have posted it in my group page, on Facebook. It's in the featured section, but I'm going to repost it again tonight just to bump it up a little bit this month. I had a lot of interest to start with, and then, as usual, things just kind of wean off, and then I sort of got busy. So I'm going to put that back out there. If anybody's interested in the Creative Collective, two ways you can get it. You can place a $60 order with me, Lori Longwell, and then you will get the collective for free. Or if you are not going to be placing an order, you can buy the collective for $15 through me. There are other demonstrators, but if you're ordering and I'm your demonstrator or you're looking for one, I would love if you ordered and or purchased the PDF through me. So contact me with any questions, but I'll put a little post out there again just as a little reminder. Also, I have my birthday bash this month. The other day was my birthday. It was a big one this year. Woo! And, but anyway, I've got a birthday bash bag, and it is full of wonderful things to create some cards. There's a whole pack of the 24-26 In Colors Designer Series paper. There's several pieces from the Birthday Wishes Designer Series paper. There's a spool of ribbon. There's embellishments. There's ephemera. There's just a lot of fun. A pack of party dots to coordinate. Hey, Pat. So there's all kinds of stuff in my birthday bash bag. And the way that you can earn, the way that you could earn entries to win my birthday bash is just to place an order of any denomination. It can be a $10, $20 order, whatever, a bigger order, it doesn't matter. Place an order with me in the month of March, and I will put your name in and draw a winner on April 1st. So I would love for you to be a part of that. I've got quite a few entries right now, but I don't want anybody to miss out because it's a really awesome bag of goodness. So be sure you take advantage of that just by placing that order. Last but not least, before I turn you down to the table, if you have not seen it already, I have finally gotten my YouTube channel going. Might have to do a couple tweaks. I don't know. I'm going to see. But I worked on it quite a while yesterday. I think I got it going. So now I'm seeking people to click on my link. It's in my Facebook group. Put a big post in there. Click on that link. It will take you right to my YouTube page. Now, a little reminder, and I'd forgotten to put this in there, so I put it in this morning. You do have to have a Google account, and you have to be signed into your Google account in order to hit the subscribe button, as well as when you're watching my videos, you also have to be signed into your Google account if you want to comment during the live. And right now, I'm not doing them live. I'm posting from my Facebook videos. I'm sharing them over to YouTube. My goal is if I get 50 subscribers, then I can start streaming from YouTube to Facebook as well. So anyway, if you would just take the time to go in there and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would help me out immensely. I'm trying to grow. It just is the trend. It's the way things are going. And as I've mentioned, Facebook is only going to keep our videos for 30 days. After that, they're going to delete them. So our option is to transfer them to YouTube. So that's why I'm doing it. Plus, it was time. It was time I did that. I gotta go with the times, and a lot of things are leading into YouTube. So I'm going to still be here right on Facebook. I'm not leaving you. For those of you who just aren't into YouTube, don't want to go there, whatever, that's fine. I will be here on Facebook doing my videos. Just know that I cannot save them beyond 30 days. So that's that. All right, let's get you turned down to the table because I've got one other fun thing to take care of, a little business to take care of. Let me get this going here before I turn you down to my table. Whoop, yep, there we go. And here we go. All right, you are seeing the Wheel of Names. That means we're having a prize drawing. And that prize drawing is for people who entered a card with green, just anything green. So I have 12 entries. I've put you in the Wheel of Names, and the winner is going to get this little packet of green stuff. So there is 2 card bases with Summer Splash, beautiful green in color right now. There are a couple pieces of, there's 3 total, full 6x6 sheets of the designer series paper. I've cut them down so that they fit in this nice little envelope. There are some white envelopes, and then there's an entire spool of Summer Splash ribbon. And I need to throw in some embellishments. I realize I didn't put those, so I'll surprise you with some embellishments. So the winner of the green is going to be, we're going to spin this wheel. Let's take a peek. Put it up close. Mary Sykes. Mary lives in Tennessee. So Mary, I will be sending you a package of green fun. Yay, congratulations, Mary. All right. Now, I need to switch this to my Facebook so I can watch for comments. So just 1 second, please, while I do that. And I should have drawn at the same time for my regular prize patrol, and I did not do that. So I'll have to do that after, because I'll have to go into everybody's that watched the video last week. Okay, let me turn the volume down. I've got me right here. Okay. All right, so you are seeing the paper pumpkin. This is called Daisy Daydream, and I'm really excited about this, you guys. The only thing I've done is taken the plastic off the outside. I have not opened this kit. I have seen quite a number of people posting their photos of the kit itself and or alternative projects. So I'm super excited to use this. And here's the thing, guys. I've been subscribing to Paper Pumpkin almost since the time I joined as a demonstrator, which has been 6.5 years. I usually do get my paper pumpkins done eventually, but there are times that they do pile up a couple times. a couple months maybe, and then all of a sudden I'll get on a tear and I'll start getting into them and get them made up. So anyway, I've decided that each month I am going to start assembling my paper pumpkin. I'll probably do a couple as designed in the kits, and then I'll come up with some alternative ideas for them as well. So we're going to start this off probably, usually get the kits about now, so it'll probably be like that third Thursday of the month. I'm going to start doing paper pumpkin. Because I'd really love to see more people subscribing to Paper Pumpkin. They've come a long way. I know there was a time way back when, as someone said recently, I think I heard this at On Stage, someone said, well, they were a little cheesy. But I'll tell you what, these Paper Pumpkins, as well as our kit collections, have come a long way. They are amazing. So your kit comes all wrapped nicely in some tissue paper, beautiful little box. And this is a special kit this month. The month of March is Paper Pumpkin birthday. Oh, what a month to have a birthday, I must say. So they come with a little surprise. And there are 2 stamp sets in the kit this month because it was the birthday month. So that was the additional little prize in here, was to have 2 sets of stamps in the kit, which is super awesome. So these are going to be fun. Look at that beehive and a little flower, a happy birthday, a tiny little hello, a bumblebee, which I've seen is so darn cute. This sentiment is, thank you for always being there for me. Another little small little honeycomb beehive. I think that's some wings. Oh, to build a bee. So we can build a bee with those 2 pieces. A thank you, wishing you laughter, no, brighter days ahead. Sweet birthday wishes, and enjoy your special day. So these are the 2 sets of stamps that come in it. You always get an ink spot. This is Lost Lagoon. If you subscribe, your very first Paper Pumpkin kit is also going to include a Paper Pumpkin acrylic block. Now this is one that I got in a kit recently, but this is what you would receive. Let me just grab a piece of paper here. So you're just going to get a standard, I think a D block or E block, and it's thinner than our acrylic blocks that we sell, but this is the kits or Paper Pumpkin block. So your very first one, you will always get a block. Then you just keep that for future use. I don't need to use that because I have lots. Yes, Lisa, you should have gotten in on this Paper Pumpkin. I think it's going to be just amazing. So I'm seeing a few of you on here. Thank you for jumping on. If I've missed Sue, Janine, Connie, Belinda, Julie. Oh my goodness, girls. All right, let's break into this beautiful kit. In a case for those who might not know, I have a granddaughter named Daisy. She's the second to the youngest of the granddaughters. So I always have a special little place for things that are Daisy. I've always loved daisies. And now I have even more of a reason to love daisies. And I love bees. Oh, this kit is just going to be so cute. Oh my goodness. All right. So, on the back side here, we're going to have some instructions. We've got some pictures of the kits, some ideas that they give us for designing our kits. Super cute. Oh my. So what I'm going to do tonight, I am going to make the 3 kits as designed right here. And then if I'm feeling like I can handle it, maybe we'll try an alternative. And if not, I think what I'll do is come up with some alternate card ideas and then maybe share them over the weekend with you. So beautiful stuff in here. So I was flipping through this real quickly. It's going to give instructions on how to design each kit as they've come up with. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. On the back side, it's going to tell you it's can make 9 cards, has 9 envelopes. We can always make alternates by cutting things down and using our own card bases, etc., to make a whole lot more. The coordinating colors in this kit are basic black, crumb cake, crushed curry, lemon lime twist, Lost Lagoon, mossy meadow, soft sea foam, and very vanilla. And then, of course, you can always do your own little twist on colors, coordinating colors, not just crushed curry. You could do Daffodil Delight and probably Lemon Lolly. I see some other darker colors, so we'll give that a play and see where we can go with this. I am going to take a quick drink. They also give us this handy dandy little sheet to keep our stamp sets. So we can, hey Robin, how are you? Thank you for jumping on. I love this, that they've started including these sheets with these stamp sets, because I don't know about most people, but I've started keeping them all. I used to just kind of get rid of them. I don't know. And some I might not keep, but for the most part, I've been loving the ones we've gotten lately, as well as in the kits collection. So I'm saving these. So you can cut this apart, put it in a little sleeve, or in one of the Stampin' Up! Cases, whatever you've got handy. But you probably want to keep that and keep your stamps nice and organized. Hey Dawn, how are you? And they also are going to give you whatever adhesives you might need. So we've got some glue dots, nice big glue dots. We have some little dimensionals, the mini dimensionals. And we also have some adhesive strips, because I believe, I'm not sure if we're making a shaker card or if we're just raising some stuff up, but these are adhesive strips. So we'll see what we're going to be doing with those. I'm going to set that stuff up there. I'm not going to use my ink spot, because I have a full-size Lost Lagoon. I'm going to use that. I save my little ones as prizes or gifts. So I'm going to save my Lost Lagoon. All right, let's take a gander. Yes, Robin, it looks absolutely stunning. It's been killing me all day to not open this kit. And I thought, nope, I want to be surprised with everybody else, because I have not taken a peek at this yet. So these are the envelopes. Isn't that pretty? Look at with the bee and the honeycomb and the daisies. Oh my gosh. And then it goes on to the back. So there's 3 of that style. There are 3 of this with the daisy in the corner. And then on the flap is the honeycomb and the bee. How cute. And then on the back side, the daisy kind of carries over there. And then these in the Lost Lagoon. Oh my gosh. With the daisy going up the front and across the flap. Oh, I can see. So here's a thing to just think about. I mean, certainly you can do these kits as designed, especially for those of you that may not have a lot of supplies. Kits are awesome. Or just because you love the kits and they're quick and easy to put together. So what I was going to say is, if you have some white envelopes and you want to cut apart these pretty envelopes to extend your kit and do more fun things with them. I saw something using an envelope on a card. I really want to try it, and I'll see if I can get to it tonight. I'm not sure. I might have to study it a little more, but she used an envelope and created a card out of it, and I definitely want to do that. So, and the other thing is, with these beautiful card bases, I said this the last time I did a kit, I cannot just fold this in half and make this my card. This is gorgeous, and this is pretty. I'm going to cut this in half, and I'm going to cut it down to fit on one of our standard my card base of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, because that's too pretty for me to use this as one card. So right there, with these 3 card bases, I'm going to get 6 card fronts to make 6 cards out of what they've done in 3 cards. Okay, and you'll see that. That'll make more sense in a minute. We have some little vellum pieces, but let's save those. And then we have 3 more card bases, which are in, oh, I forgot to put that on, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I just got a text message, so I apologize if we get interrupted. So these are Lost Lagoon, and if you could see them real closely, it's very faint, but there's some little like white in the background, like they took a little tissue and kind of dabbed up some color, so you probably can't see that. And again, I'm going to cut these in half because I'm going to make this kit go a long ways. All right, so we have vellum. We have these little pieces which have a circle that we pop out of them. We'll see what we're going to do with those. There's 3 of these. Oh, there's even 3 more card bases. Yes, because we make 9. Well, 9 times 3, 27. Lori's already way ahead of the game. And then this is the same. It's kind of a, I don't know if it's white and some of the yellow, a little bit of crushed curry, very lightly dabbled on there. So might not be able to see it real well, but it's going to be pretty. So there's 9 card bases, but we're going to make more of those. Then we have some little gold, shiny, hey, Mary Sykes, you just jumped on here. You won the green prize. Lucia, I have something I want to send you, and I cannot find your address. I think I had it at one time. I messaged you a couple weeks ago, and I haven't heard anything, and I keep forgetting to message again. Would you please private message me your address? And Mary Sykes, I will get your package out in the mail. You won the a package of green stuff with a spool of ribbon and some fun paper for posting something green. I did random name picker at the beginning, and you won. So now we have some more circles. Aren't these fun? Look at these. It was like they like the alcohol technique where you put the ink and then you put drops or the water drops on it. That's really cool. Oh my gosh, all these die cuts. These are all die cuts, you guys. The bees, the daisies, the swag of daisies. Oh my gosh. So there are 3 sheets of the daisies and bees. Wow. And then there's a whole sheet of these little labels to do your sentiment. Oh, that's dust. Oh my gosh. Huh. Probably came from the back side of the paper when they die cut it. First I thought it was kind of a shading on there, but then I realized, no, that's dust on there. All right, so I am going to take a peek and see what we need for card number 1. Oh, and I keep forgetting. We also, if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, so here's another reason to join Paper Pumpkin. Every 3 months, there's another set of dies that they will release that are going to coordinate with the 3 months of the Paper Pumpkin. So this set came out in January, so January, February, March. It has a heart, it has a little beehive. This was a stem for some flowers, and there's a little bee in there. So I'm going to grab this set because I do have it. And let me find it. Just a second. Now, where do I have that? Right here. So I have the last couple of sets, and I have them all kind of muddled up together here. But this is the heart die, the little bee. Isn't he cute? Let's see what else goes in this one. The bee and the honeycomb. Where's that little honeycomb? You're in here somewhere. Huh. Thanks and beyond. Not there. Not there. Love of spring. Nope. Spring is in the air. There they are. And here's the rest of them. The little honeycomb. The kind of little stems and stuff for some flowers. And I think this was the head for the, like chives. So I think this was for the chives. And this was the little flower head, which I haven't used yet. I have played with the bee and the heart. I'm going to put them back in here because they go in this one. So we might have a little play with that. Maybe not tonight, but I'll do that on some alternate projects. Some little die cutting. So that's another thing. Now in subscriptions, you can no longer get a 1-month subscription. I think you can still do the pay-as-you-go, the monthly pay-as-you-go. And then there is a 3-month prepay, a 6-month prepay, in a 1-year prepay. And when you do the prepay, I think the rate is a little bit better with the prepays, and your shipping, I believe, is included. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't say things that I'm not sure of. So there is a little QR code. You probably can't get that off this video, but if you go to my shop with Lori Longwell at Stampin'Up.net, and scroll down on the side, there's Paper Pumpkin, and you can go in there and take a peek. All right, let's get focused on this. So card number 1 is the Lost Lagoon. I'm just going to pull that out. Whoops. Pull that card base out. Here it is. And we need to stamp. We need 2 sets of the Daisy Swag. Oh my gosh, I even hate using 2 of these because I really want to make it go further. I shouldn't say I'm going to create as designed because I'm not positive that I will now that I take a look at this. Because I really want to stretch how far I can make this kit go. All right, then we need a white banner. And a honeycomb, 2 honeycombs, 2 of those, and a bee, come here bee. Okay, I'm going to set this other stuff off to the side for a minute. All right, I need a Lost Lagoon. Or you know what? I'm just going to do white. I'm going to do a white card base. Oh, not that one. 1 second. I just got to grab some white cardstock. Okay. So I'm going to cut this or score it at 4 1/4. Cut it in half, 5 1/2. Now I have 2 white card bases. I'm going to take this card base and I'm going to cut it in half at 4 1/4. Then I'm going to cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4 to fit on the front of this white piece. I am going to switch it up just a little bit. I got to turn another light on. Hold on. Okay. Switch that over there. All right, so on this piece, we need to do some stamping. Let's put all these little bits and pieces over here. And they're showing that we're just going to do a little stamping of that beehive, the smaller one. This little one. I think this is the original set with the kit, and then this is the bonus set. And we're going to take this. Oh my goodness. Again, I'm going to keep it, shipping included with subscription. Thank you, Julie. It's been so long since I've done it. I appreciate you being my moderator. I need one desperately at times. So you just saw I was rubbing that on my hand, and you're probably thinking, what the heck was she doing if you've never seen me do that before? Especially your photopolymer stamps may have a little residue on them from when they're manufactured. So you just like to clean them off, and I like to just rub them on my hand. It's the easiest, kind of get the oils and wipe them off. You can also use your chamois. You can use your Stampin' Scrub, just so you kind of give them a little wipe off. And or some people like to use Versamark, our clear ink, and they'll Versamark them first, then stamp off, and then use your ink. And you can just use your ink and stamp off a couple times. Turnpike card horizontal. Yes. You mean that I was supposed to have this horizontal? Okay. So I'm going to stamp here. And then there's another one. I might not do them exactly, but we're going to get them on here. There. There. And one down here. Shipping included, yes. Okay. Then we need to stamp Enjoy Your Special Day. So let me get my sentiment piece, which is this longer one. And enjoy your special day. Hi, Terry. And anyone else that's jumping on that I might have missed. Thank you for being here. We're putting together the Daisy Daydream Paper Pumpkin Kit that I just received. It's the March kit. It's the birthday month. So they send an extra set of stamps in the kit as a special little bonus. All right, we've got that. And then we have to, so it'll even show you where to put your dimensionals on everything if you're really not sure. And of course, you can do things your own way, but they will show you, like on the bee, the little one, and then a couple dimensionals on the flowers and putting the little beehive, the little gold beehive underneath there. So what they want me to do, which is going to kill me, it's going to kill me to use 2 of those daisy swags. All right, we're going to pop this on here. I think this goes on. Yep, this goes on now. And then we put some dimensionals and my little bee and stuff on there. So I'm going to use, I've got some bigger ones. I'm going to use some of my bigger ones on here. They sent the little ones, which are terrific, but I like my bigger ones as well. And then this is going to go up here, kind of tucked in there, like that. And I'll adhere that in a second. And then this one will go down here. Like that. I'm waiting to see if I get this one eventually or not. Demonstrate support, said it was fixed. Oh man, darn it, Cheryl. I hope you get it, because it's just beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious. I love this one. Holy moly. Okay, and then that's going to go tuck underneath there. So let's peel these up. All recovered since on stage, Cheryl. I'm so glad you went. It was Cheryl's first time going to on stage. She's been a demonstrator for, gosh, I can't remember, Cheryl, how many years? I believe she's silver, level silver. And yeah, it was her first time going. And I'm really glad. She was my roommate. And it really was a great time. It's very busy. It can be a little overwhelming at times. The venue was huge. A lot of stairs, escalators for going different levels for different parts of the event. But the main stage part of the event was the perfect size room, in my opinion. It was beautiful. 5 years, the end of this month. Okay. I couldn't remember. I know we talked about it, and I apologize for not remembering. My brain was a little overwhelmed. There was so much going on at different times. But it was fabulous. Just, such a good time. So I hope that in the future, anybody that's a demonstrator is eligible to go, and that others might decide that they want to go. So there you go, guys. I'm just going to attach this right to the front of this card base. But see how I did that? I just cut that card base down and made it a card front so that I can make at least double, if not more, cards from this kit. I don't know why I am so dehydrated today. I have drank a ton of water, and now I'm drinking my sparkling water that has no sugar, nothing in it. I had one of those earlier today too, along with just plain old good old-fashioned water, but whew, I am so thirsty. Okay, so there's card number 1. Now, I saw a comment saying they didn't put any bling in here. They didn't put any twine or ribbon or anything like that, and no bling. So we certainly could add that. I think I'm going to just set this one aside for now, work on the other ones, and then if we want to bling them up at the end, we can do that. So let's take a look at card number 2. And, oh, this one. I'm so excited to do this one. This is the one that I think I'm seeing people make a shaker card out of this. So we'll talk about that as we start getting there. But I need, my sentiment is thank you for always. Right here. I need that. Pretty. All right. We need the bumblebee piece, the honeycomb, whatever piece. Let's find that. Where is that? Huh. Let me pull this over here. Because this has got the edges like the deckled rectangles did. How come I didn't see that? Okay, we've got that. And these. Oh, here it is. I did see it. I'm sorry. I just forgot about it. Okay. We need that. Maybe that. I know we need this. And we need this daisy. Add the bees. Oh, yes, Mary. Thank you. Yes, definitely. We will add the bees. So for this one, I think I'm going to do a let me see what I have already made up card base, or we will cut a card base. I think we're going to have to cut a card base. And I'm going to do the crushed curry. I just replenished my cardstock, and crushed curry was one of them that I just got. I was all out of crushed curry, if you can believe that. So this one I'm going to do only because I just cut where I wanted to score, because my blades got switched around on me. I just did that. One fell out, and when I put it back in, I put my scoring blade where I always have my cutting blade. So I just had them mixed up. So I've got a 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 5 1/2. So my score is up here. We're going to put that on here because I'm going to save the card base that they are suggesting so I can make more things. All right. Oh, you know what? Oh, that will be okay. You're not even going to see it except for the edge, so that's perfect. All right. I've got this piece. I've got this. I've got this. And I need a bee. And then I need a sentiment. And that little piece of vellum. Okay. Oh my goodness, there's so many things here. Oh, and I forgot my envelope before too. All right, we need this. Oh my gosh. Need that. And then I need my sentiment, which is this smaller one. Yep. Okay, guys. let's stamp the sentiment. If you haven't sent my card, class, I did, Mary. I actually sent it, all went out yesterday. So I'll just send your prize separately. That's okay. No problem. And Linda, if you're still, Linda All, if you're at what, if you're still on here, your card class went out yesterday as well. I'm going to stamp my sentiment. There we go. And this, so like I said, I think this card is one I'm seeing where they raise this up and then they put a sheet of the window sheets, the clear acetate on here, put some little sprinkles of embellishment in there, and then created a shaker card. So I hope to do that. I'm not going to do that right now. I love this piece. Isn't that just so pretty? I can see why. Oh, the white circle goes underneath there. Okay. Right? Is that what they're doing? I think. Yep. Oh, so pretty. All right, we're going to attach that. And I need to attach this. Oh, they did do this with, oh, they raised this up. Okay, pay attention, Lori. Let's follow the directions. So they're showing that they use those adhesive strips on the 3 sides, and then they put dimensionals on the circle so that it's raised up. Okay, let's do that. Yes, Bonnie, this kit is, oh, just so beautiful. They're getting better and better, aren't they? I know there was a time when I did suspend my Paper Pumpkin subscription for a while because I just wasn't happy with it. But boy, in the last year even, they have come a long, long way. They're beautiful. All right, so let's put this on the front. It's all nice and raised up. Put some dimensionals on here. So again, if you are not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, I will put the link after my video or else in the morning. And you may want to consider starting a Paper Pumpkin subscription because they're just so beautiful. And you can keep your little sets of stamps, use them for other projects, just lots of different things you can do. All right, so we've got that on there. Then we're going to put our daisy. Oh my gosh, I am just loving this so much. I am going to adhere this with just a little bit of Tombow glue, just because I love my Tombow. And these little tiny leaves, I don't want them getting ruined, lifted up and snagged on something. I think they did it with a couple glue dots, but I'm going to use a little bit of glue. Put this right there. You don't have to. Okay, and then they layered, so they put a little piece of vellum on there. It just kind of gives it a little texture and a different little look by putting that little piece of vellum underneath your sentiment. So why not? And let's see, dimensionals. Now this is one where it would be kind of pretty to put some twine, or I have some gold thread, so what the heck, I'm pulling it out. I love this gold thread that was in, I think in the holiday. It's been on back order for quite a while. I want to get another spool of it, and I was thinking I had ordered one, but I don't find it. So see, already, here I go, doing more things. Sorry, I can't help myself. I just feel like it needs a little blingity bling. We're going to put some of this on there just to give it zhuzh a little bit. Now I put a little piece of my adhesive down there because that just holds my thread down. And then I can put this over top of it. I like it with a little bit of the gold on there. Isn't that pretty? And then we do have a little bee somewhere. Little bee, there you are. Come here, little bee. Keep hiding on me. Flying off. I can't wait till we start seeing bees and everything. Okay, and this is going to go right up in here. Oh, isn't that just so cute? Love this. And there's a little shimmer, like they heat embossed almost that gold, the crushed curry for the beehive, the little honeycomb there. So pretty. All right, that's card number 2. Now let's take a peek at number 3. Whoop. Oh, this is really pretty. Super simple. This is just a card base, which I'm going to cut because we're not going to do that. Too pretty. So I'm going to cut this in half. We'll use the other half of that, or maybe I'll get Mossy Meadow. So now I'll have 2 card fronts. And I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/4. So I'm going to cut 1/8 off of each side. 4 by 5 1/4. So again, I'm just going to cut 1/8 of an inch off from each end, just to kind of make the pattern really stay in the center. All right, and I think, like I said, I think I want to do Mossy Meadow for this card, and I do have a piece of Mossy Meadow already cut, and I'll just fold that in half. A bone folder. So is everyone taking a peek? I love it on the gold and yellow. I put it on white and it doesn't do it justice. Oh, good. Glad to know, Pat. So I'm glad that you got paper pumpkin. I hope you're really enjoying it as well. This is so pretty, but I just feel like it's going to need some stuff. It does look like they put, oh, I guess there are some flowers. Okay, they raised up some flowers. My apologies. I thought, is this all they did? That's pretty, but it needs more. All right, we need a bee. We need 2 of the gold honeycombs. So I've got those. Bee. I think I started to say something and I've lost my train of thought, but that's no surprise. All right, we need some daisies. We need this one. Oh my goodness. Oh, I did put it on Do Not Dis. I remember doing that. Wonder why it's still letting text messages. Oh well, I'll deal with it when I'm done. I think it's my daughter-in-law checking on status for tomorrow, I think. She'll understand. Okay, so we've got these 3 daisies. And I guess what they did was layered them to make them pop up on here. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. All right. Put some dimensionals underneath them. Let's see, I've got some little bits and pieces here too. That might work. There's one. Ooh, you got some crocuses coming. You know, I love the little spring flowers. They are just so sweet. Crocuses and, oh, the little grape hyacinths and all that. And I don't know. I just haven't gotten any in my gardens over all these years. I've had a few here and there, but I think the chipmunks or something gets them and I don't replace them. And I love tulips. Oh my gosh, I love, love, love tulips. I do have a few tulip bulbs and maybe a daffodil or two, but I'm not very good at the whole spring garden thing. I like it. Let's see, I think that can go there. Whew, I might have over-dimensionalized my... Okay, so this one goes where? Nope, nope, nope. This one? Where does this one go? Oh, right there. Duh. Oh boy, losing my mind. Looking right at it. Okay. I'm so excited that our bluebirds, we had a little bluebird family last year for the very first time, and they came back. Oh shoot, was that supposed to go up there? I think it was. Let's see if I can lift that off. Our bluebirds came back. We first noticed them yesterday. So I have to scurry and had to order a couple things to help secure their birdhouse because something got them last year. We think it was a raccoon or a possum. Got their nest, and I was devastated because I had never had bluebirds before. Pat, I'm probably not doing this right, but I'm winging it. I think this one was supposed to go down here, but we're making it Lori's way. Oops. That's okay. It's going to be okay, right? So anyway, I'm excited. My stuff from Amazon is supposed to be here tomorrow. And I've got Frank going to be on a mission to hopefully prevent critters from getting in our bluebird house. I'm pretty sure they laid eggs last year. And then all of a sudden the nest was destroyed. It was sad. Very, very sad. Ugh, made me sick. I'm going to put my little bee over here because I kind of screwed up my layout. And I'm going to put, oh, I forgot my sentiment. Oh, good heavens. See, I got talking about my birds. That's okay. We're just winging it at this point. So much for Lori following directions. Sweetest birthday wishes. Hi, Anne. How are you? Welcome to my clever creations. Thank everyone for being here. Loving this paper pumpkin. Can't say it enough. This is just too beautiful for words. So I'm going to raise that up and pop that right underneath there. And then I think we're going to be done with these because I did want to show you a few of my swaps. So I'm going to do some playing. and come up with some alternate ideas for some cards, and then I'll be sure to share them with you. And I may even have some time this weekend to do a quick live. We'll see. If not, I will post pictures. Or I could do a pre-recorded video and then share that. So we'll see what I get to. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? So I loved Mary's idea to add the little trinket bees, the gold trinket bees. So I'm going to clean up some of this because I have got a lot of stuff swarming around me right now. Not just bees. I have got a mess. Dimensionals and all kinds of things. I've got a little tray I'm putting them in. Bye, Cheryl. Thank you for popping on. I really appreciate it. Okay, so there were these. Let me find my bees. Oop, those are dragonflies. They're retired. I need to get another little container of bees. These little cutie pies. Get some glue dots. Put a couple bees. Yeah, just way too cute. I think we'll put one right up there on that one. And thank you, Terry. So the thing with paper pumpkin, I know some people don't really like this idea, but I think it's kind of fun, is that they don't tell us, they give you little sneak peeks of what the kit, what the theme of the kit, or some little sneaky ideas of what the kit is going to be. But they do not show you all of the elements because it's sort of the, it's the element of surprise, I guess, is when you get the kit and see all the great stuff that's in it. So they'll give little hints, like I said, little ideas. They'll show you the name of the kit, and stuff like that, but they do not show you everything. So I know some people don't really like that. They want to know exactly what's in it, but that's the way Paper Pumpkin is. It's not like the Kits Collection, which they show you all the elements of the kit. So Paper Pumpkin's just a little different, got a little bit of surprise to it, and that's sort of the fun of it too. So here's the 3 cards. Made pretty much as designed, did a couple little tweaks to make it my own, but here's the 3 cards, absolutely beautiful, and you might want to consider doing a Paper Pumpkin subscription so in the future you're not missing out on these awesome kits. So right now I'm just going to go kind of quickly, and I'm going to show you a few things I got in the swaps. So this one I'm going to show you first. This is not a card, obviously. This person made these really fun pens, which I've seen a lot. If my granddaughter saw this, there would be fighting over this pen, just let me tell you. I wish I could have gotten more from her, but I didn't want to be greedy. So one lady was trading these pens for a card. So of course, I gave her a card so I could have a cute pen. It's got a little trinket on the end, little seahorse, but this is so cute. So that was really thoughtful. And there are people, they'll do 3D projects, or they'll do just different little things, but I would say 95% of it is going to be cards. And then every so often you'll find a person who's sharing stuff besides cards. So we'll just go through this one bag kind of quickly, taking a peek at these cards that I got. And these were just general swaps. So I took my swap cards, and then you just, I mean, people are swarming you and whatever to swap cards. So they're coming up to you, or you're walking up to them, and do you want to swap? This person actually included an envelope, which is phenomenal. People don't normally include an envelope. So this is a fun fold. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I love it. Birthday card. Love that. She didn't put her name in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, you should always put your name in so you get credit. I like to tell who made it. This is by Jennifer Walsh from St. Paul, Minnesota. This is a pretty nice and bright. I remember getting this card. I picked it because it was so bright. I loved the melon mambo and the pumpkin pie together. I thought that was just cool. Oh, another fun fold. Love these. Oh my goodness. Really cute. And she's got that gold meshy stuff on there. I don't see a name. We'll see if there's something on the inside. This is made with the peach pie, the magnolia embossing folder. Oh, it is Janet Moore from, I'm not sure where she's from, but Janet Moore. Designs by Studio J. That's really pretty card. Oh, so Missy Shipman, who is a demonstrator, I think she might be Platinum or Platinum Elite. Missy is awesome. She's the Linked by Ink and our previous Glad Heart stampers. And Missy always does something really special for all of us demonstrators that are under her. And she made this little tag, and then we got this adorable little fuzzy bee to attach to our bag. So people knew we were a part of the Linked by Ink group. So that was really cute. Oh, this is pretty. I also remember picking this one. She had a couple different colors. So some people will just give you a card front. I try to avoid those, but I never say no. So this is a card front. She didn't give me her name or anything, but that's very pretty. I love that set. This is by Georgia Ranbolt. She did some heat embossing. Oh, and she used that new paper with all the, oh my goodness, all the textile textures and stuff right there. And then heat embossed with some copper. And she used that new corrugated embossing folder. And a little stamping inside. Very cute. Thank you, Georgia. Wishing you a lifetime of love. Stamp with Wendy. This is our Wendy, Wendy Turnbull. Thank you, Wendy. Very pretty. I don't have that stamp. Is that one solid stamp or is that a couple stamps? Very pretty. And she embossed the gold on there. Here's more with that notes of texture. Just got this paper. What's it called? Woven texture. Woven texture by, this one's by Teresa Lee. I like this. Oh, I love this stamp set. I've got to use it. Just got it. Got the paper. Very pretty card. Kind of going quick with these. Just wanted to give you an idea of all the beautifulness. Very pretty. Bright and yellow. No name. Oh, how sweet. With the storybook moments. Tuck that person's Cheryl Romer. Cute little book tag, bookmark kind of thing there in the paper. This little corner diagonal thing with a little chipmunk. Cute. Oh, and she did an envelope as well. Wow. These people are generous. I don't do envelopes. Nope. Oh, this is by the one and only Bonnie Blanchard, who's also Linked by Ink. Bonnie and I are the ones we walked across the stage for our 5-year together. That was really special. Cute little card with the key. Must be that travel set, maybe. Cute. We'll go through a few more and then call it a night. I loved this one. Look at that weaving. That's so cool. I do remember getting this card. And again, she didn't put her name in here, but I remembered looking at it, and there was a couple different colors, and I chose this one. So pretty with that Unbounded Beauty designer series paper. Really nice. Let's see. Lady and the Stamps, Nancy McDaniels. Looks like I got another envelope. Boy, you ladies are awesome. Look at that stitched heart. I don't have that. And the dinos, they are so cute. Oh my goodness. That'd make a sweet little love card, anniversary card or whatever. Very cute. Lou Inman. This is just a card front. Very pretty. Hi, Pat. And then this is going to be the last one I'm going to go through tonight. This was a fun fold. And this lady was sitting right in front of me. Her name was Brittany Moon. And, whoops. This goes with this one. Sorry, I just want to keep that with it in case I want to reach out to somebody. She told me, I said, oh my gosh, this card is so beautiful. She said there's 13 layers on here between cardstock, designer series paper, all these die cuts and all that stuff. She said there's 13 layers of paper on here. It's beautiful. Just such a cute card. We are meant to be. Aww. I love this fold. It's been a while since I've done it, but that's a really fun fold. So those are a few of my swap cards, and believe me, I have got bazillions. So I won't go through all of them at one time because, well, you just don't want to sit here for that long. So thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. We did Paper Pumpkin, and I will get some information posted on there, and hopefully you guys will consider starting your own subscription, as well as don't forget to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. So thank you very much. I will be back with you. If not this weekend, I will definitely be back next Thursday. So you guys take care. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be crafting with you soon. Bye-bye.